Welcome home, Toast. You are first. How you doing? I mean, so far we're doing great. We're 8-4. We're enjoying things. It is hot here. Um, but it was in a good mood. Had a good day. As Rat will travel. Rat is traveling around the house now. Yes, so far so good. Exactly. 52.5. Yes, I know, right? 8-4 already, and the stream just started. It's actually correct. This is part 2. This is part 2 of a two-parter, but we're gonna rescore it. We're gonna score it as starting over. So 0-0 for the second half of stream. Welcome home, gamer. Welcome back to patch 1.5. The new meta is here. Have your Void Eye arrived. Light ground unit, which can strike heavy units at medium range, has unique techs like aerial mode, EMP armor, and suppression shots. We had some really good games with that earlier today. And that is 30 units total, and 32 in survival. So that is the last core unit they're going to add. There might be future rare items, but yes, indeed. Big things are the undo button and the private chat. Balance adjustments, very small ones to Phantom Ray and Saber. Mountain's 4 guns are now more inclined to lock different targets. I like that. I think Sabertooth's chin guns need the same. Side guns. This patch I like a lot. The cost of high-level melting points drops has been increased. Then what Nico Archangel is referring to is units are no longer able to restore hit points while ignited. This can no longer damage allied shields, and shields don't block or do block Phantom Ray's oil bomb. So, as you guys may have heard, we went 8-4 in our first half of the day. We will queue up now for the second half. We got follows after our raid out last night, I think. We got follows from Lion Danskman and Be Formless, so thank you both for the follow. We are on 198 wins for the season. Aha! Will D unit be number 199? I seem to have done the math wrong there. Welcome back to those of you that see ads. We have our first match of the second half of the stream facing viewer. frequent viewer unit. And we have a quick supply specialist start. Opponent has Farseer specialists with Fangs and Saber. Let's give him something to Void Eye. It would be irresponsible of us not to give him something to play the new unit against, right? What kind of friend would we be if we didn't let him have something to play the new unit against? We'll have Hounds on flank guard duties. Sledges. Sledges face forward. Notes to self. A marksman right up on the line is void-eyeable. I mean, how is Assault Mode Marksman going to deal with Void Eye, right? Like, oh dear, I shot a Void Eye. Now I can no longer shoot things. Now I am no longer a Assault Mode Marksman. There was a time when the AI used to do that every game, if it picked Marksman spec. Ah, good times. Oh, they'll avoid their shots. Terrible. Nico Archangel. Either we need to give you a timeout or we need to make you mod. That was too good. Too good to go ungroaned. We are back, Sir Limbo. Yes, indeed. Two free Void Eyes. You too could have a Void Eye. Or you could have a Phoenix without paying the unlock cost. I know what I'm taking. He also took the... Okay. They are predictable. Panic! Everybody does like birds. Nobody wanted to try two Void Eyes. I do like the way that Hounds win Chaff Wars. Archwop says the Air Tech helped you dodge your own napalm in an awesome tech switch round. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Surprise! Now we don't have to worry about being on fire. Speaking of giving somebody something to worry about, let's go with that. Now, all the wasps in the back row, sure. Opponent also took wasps, sure. Must eat. I actually took advantage of the break between streams to have a paratha. It's almost like a burrito, street sandwich, street wrap maybe. Smoothie that I made myself. Now I have a coffee and a water. Good luck on the hunting toast. Well, we do have some fangs left. And we've taken out the shaft clear. These fangs are going to be so overworked. Come on, lads. You can do it. Pew, 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 pew. There is much pew, pew. 4 fangs have survived. Wait, no, there's 2 in amongst the tanks there. Yes, Phoenix are my wasp clear. It is a style in Phoenix. Hello, Bimpy. It's the only skin I have set to all as well. And trying some Scorpion shenanigans. Okay. Ken Scorp. It's okay. Scorpions, Farseers, and Wasps, oh my. Level 6 unit dropped insta elite range wasp packs was Phoenix and Markman, it's true. And enough chaff to distract them for a minute or two. The Fangs did pretty good there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look out, Fangs! Go, Fangs, go! You got this! Hero Fangs. put you guys the one each straight opposite. And at level 4, that used to be the case. Elite Marksman used to be 8 meters of range, so you'd be at 32. It's down to 5 meters of range per level. So at level 4, you're 20 meters short of range. But, one dice, it is big to have the extra damage. So one of the things I learned from looking at the stats tracker that I think is really kind of cool is I have something like a 81% win rate when I tech Elite Marksman on ports. Because it's just that good. So, like, you're getting, at level 2, say, you're getting 10 extra range, but you're getting, like, 40% extra damage. And just increasing the DPS of your big outbound unit is, yeah, it got reduced to 5 meters a while ago. Full team here. Yeah. Hero protagonist. Nuking him would certainly be rude, right? Protagonists definitely would not nuke. I'm sorry, unit. This is not how this should end. You've deserved better than getting nuked. Really, you have. Mecha Black Sheep with a raid. Thank you very much. How was your stream? Are you loving the new unit? Talk to me. Put you where both of those guys hit. Thank you very much. And first time chatter, much appreciated. For those who are new from Black Sheep's stream, new unit is awesome. I had a great game against Bear-like earlier. And a insta follow. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we had a great game against Bear-like earlier where we used it pretty well. I had gone 8-4 in the first stream that I had. Today, this is the second stream of the day, but this is the first match of the second stream of the day. Had to hope you didn't take it, yeah. Well, you got the shields up. Howdy, howdy, Thonix. How you doing? Yeah. What are the defense buildings going to be like? We don't know yet. So yeah, I do like the new unit. The couple of niches that I've found for it are primarily turning off key techs, right? goodness. You guys get your promotions. You get to heal now. So yeah, turning off key tax is one big one. We're just gonna have you guys come from the back, I think. This might actually be a case for it, right? Where opponent is trying to defend a sledge push from right on the line. You'll survive, you'll survive. Is there anything that won't? I mean, really nothing I care about getting missile struck or anything. A bunker that you can garrison. I mean, right? Like trenches would be one thing. I've definitely been. I was thinking about like I think I'd rather have terrain than buildings. Like, you know, different maps with different terrain, or even new new procedurally generated terrain each map, each battle would be something. We went with the Mustangs. That's a good shout. Absorb module tank here has lasted a long time. Finally goes down. Three level 4 Void Eyes. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he went Splash. That's interesting. Interesting. Well. I think... I feel like you guys might even want range. I think they're actually, like, a legit fighter here, right? A little bit. Raidens. Will the Raidens just one-shot them? The Raidens will absolutely just one-shot. Yes, it is a very good... How is the new unit? Magic Gym. We have used it to good effect against War Factories, against Abyss. We're trying it right now against Scorpions. And yeah, the Scorpions get slowed and have to walk into range of everything else so they can get targeted earlier. Seems to be working well. I think the Fangs might need range so they don't just die to the Mustangs here. We're out of upshoot again. Problems. Big Raiden gets it done. Oh. Big Raiden. You can get shot. No needs to have the whole pack die at the same time there. I do like that Raiden with range only shoots one, because the first bolt hits it and it implies the EMP before the second and third bolts hit. Let's see if this makes a difference, gang. Looks like we might actually need Mech Rage. How have I not taken Mech Rage this deep? We've gotten this deep into a game and not taken Mech Rage, gang. I don't know. Is that a fatal mistake? 910, 12. It is. GG. Good night. Have fun. Thank you very much for the raid, Black Sheep. I should definitely have taken I should have taken the Mech Rage there. Okay. Well, we get close. Also do wonder if the taking the Void Eye was a throw here or not. Let's find D unit. There we go. We'll be taking a look at this one in replay in a moment. We are still above 1800. Thank you, Dean. All right, set record 0-1, 1801, that's 23. Here we go. But we're 8 and 4 for earlier. Actually, 3 days in a row that we've started out 8 and 4 or better. We had 8 and 4, 8 and 2, 8 and 3, I think, were the last 3 days. There was just not enough tanks. True. True enough. Nobody bet on that one. So, luckily we're not paying out to those who did not have faith in Streamer. Lord Tios, thank you for the follow. I know I didn't give you a shout out during. Or just take a quick look at that round 9. I just need to know. Even round 8 might be. He's right. Yeah, round 8 is when I should have taken it. Okay. So hide the panel. Take over for self. I'll take the Void Eye again. Let's just take Mech Rage up front. I think these guys needed range. That's pretty obvious. Plan, of course, is to get these guys kind of front where they're splitting a bit. Try just recovering 300 out of you, shall we? We know he puts those on this side. We're kind of forcibly being wrong here with some of these plays. Right. Well, I mean, close the distances when you can. Sure. Oh, Reshiux. We do have an MMR statistics thing, and we can take a look at that real quick. This is not yet public and linkable, so I cannot get you invited. It's currently in a, call it a closed beta, if you will. Shaft clear went better. We still lose the round. Danger. Didn't go well. Yes, this would be a 30-minute. It's a tool on a page. It's a built-in web app. Yes, we won't do a 30-minute tour of it, but we will take a look at it here, just because we've got interest in it, and it is part of my purpose is to show you guys things that are in the works, even if they aren't available to you necessarily. So apologies to Thonix. Okay. And we get the, excuse me, Rome, where are you? Right, it's not finding Chrome right now. Did we restart Chrome? Let's try. Come on. Hello. Please find. No, it not find today. Apparently we don't get to show this. Alright, well, Thonix, you get your wish. If it decides to appear at some point, let me know in chat that it has appeared. No, this is an OBS thing. Void Eye starts are awful. That's awesome. That is a little rough. Void Eye starts are awful into Stormcaller because they move so slow they just die. Of course. We are going to be up against Remnant, who's at 1810. One moment. Yeah, do we have a Void Eye start? We do not. Let's take the Sabers with Sabers and Hounds. Kind of like it. Might actually have to restart OBS to get it to pick up the thing we were trying to pick up there. All right, channel point predictions are up. Steel Ball and Hound, huh? Did I make your OBS question? No, I mean, OBS is still streaming. It just doesn't want to know about Chrome. Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe it has found Chrome. Not really. Not really. Okay, well, it found Chrome. It found the wrong Chrome window. Yes, brick formation. Let's go. Okay, we found Chrome. Okay, can we just make that go away? Make this one. Ah. 11. I think you win I think you win round 1, sir. Maybe not. I have one saber to rule them all. It's the Alt-Tab formation. That is the Alt-Tab formation. It is true. Okay, wait. Aha. There we go. Okay. We have that solved. Now what are we doing? Do not, in fact, have a playbook for brick formation Sabertooth Hound start. Alright. Oh. I mean, I'm glad to hear that, I guess. Alright, what did we get there? Oh my gosh! Do you like potatoes? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I like pot 7-O's. Well, that was strange when I said pot 6-O's. Oh no, it happened again! Something's wrong with my pot 5-O's! Help! What about cost pot 4-O's? This is terrible. My pot 3-O's are counting down. Save me. What happens when I run out of pot 2-O's? I just wanted some pot 1-O's. My pot... Godslayer has been there more than a year. Goes into his 13 months of subscriptions. Thank you very much, sir. Alright. We shall be running extra range saber from back here, baby. That's right, that dog went down. Alright, alright. 2613. We can turn this around. Sure, we can turn this around, right? Yeah, if we were running it, it would be interesting. Click tempo on tower. True. It's cheaper. No, they do not bend. They don't get extra range from Sabertooth range, and they don't get extra range from... Yeah, it would continue driving, right? Like, that's kind of where I was going with this, is... Yeah, that's a better tempo round. Right, we don't lose as much. I think both sides should ride me. Right? Yeah, I think both sides should think that they should ride me, which is why we went for the... Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness, my mic was muted. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Rishuix. I don't know what I did to mute that. Oh, I was talking to Kiddo. Kiddo came in and interrupted. I see. Well, a mercy surrender from our opponent there. He definitely had that 1-1. I do appreciate the mercy shown, but I can't read sign language. I probably should have phonics, but that was I was thinking about the elite mirror and worried about you running Raiden. I don't know. Do appreciate the mercy surrender there with the solid win. You're expecting a Raiden on round 4. I should have. But no, I choked the I got a little bit into the idea of trying the hyper ranged sabers. It's the reverse EMP tech. If you use a spell on the void, it EMPs the stream. It's true. That is definitely what happened. Okay, Reshuix, we will show you the tool in a moment, but you'll have to stick it through an ad to see it. Alright, the Void Eye Staying Starter Pack somehow seems weaker than the Marksman Staying Pack that was removed a few months ago. It was removed because it was too weak, so... Alright, let us take a look. Apologies in advance to those who have seen this before, but this is the... Well, I suppose I should wait for Rishuix to be back. Are you back? Are you back? Can you hear me? You're here. Okay, you can hear. You wanted to play Void Eye, but in a Hound game it made no sense. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so this Mechabellum Tracker is under development by Ranger, and I think free-for-all, but Ranger's done most of the back-end work. It's an app sheet, as you can see from the URI there, and you have to enter by hand your opponent's MMR, the following pieces of match data, and your post-match, right, and minus 21 or whatever. And then you can go load a saved game file. So we can put this last match against Remnant up. So that would be that's how you would do it. So 5 entries here, 4 entries here, 1 entry on this screen, and then you can cancel. So lose that at there. So what you get from it is doing full parsing of the saved game file, and what you get out of it is some pretty amazing stats. Let us make sure that everything is shown. We're not quite fit to screen. A little bit better. Close-ish. Close-ish. Okay. There we go. Okay. You can see just a little bit of the game in the background. Fine. But, okay, so you've got kind of like specialists, starting packs, unit win rate. You can take a look at, like, here's my MMR trend. Opponent's MMR here was just not entered, so we should probably take that off. But we can also click on that to make it go away. So you can actually see we were down at like 1530 the other day. We keep having these days where we have like good climbs, and then this was the end of last stream where we fell to, or end of Wednesday, where we fell with like a 6-game losing streak. Precipitous fall. Here's today. We're climbing a bit. It's been kind of hit or miss, but you know, c'est la vie. And then you get a whole host of stats. And let's pop this out to, if I have this. Emma Stonks, exactly. Does it work with older save files? It could. But I don't know that it does for sure. I'm not sure if he's updating the, updating it so that it kind of checks each piece. But, like, so you get the bit where you're like, okay, here is my, obviously I deploy defensive symmetrical more than anything else right now. If I come out aggro, you can't tell whether I'm going to be symmetrical or asymmetrical. And when I come out asymmetrically, I tend to win games, which is kind of interesting. If you're matching up against me, apparently defensive asymmetrical is the worst way to go, and defensive symmetrical is the best way to go. This is my win percentage, not yours. You can check out all the various starting packs. So, Mustang Marksman we were talking about got removed. There you are. It is completely removed. We have not had a starting pack with it. You can go, find your best. So my best is Stang Hound, with Tarantula Marksman, Sledge Marksman, Ball Hound, Sledgehound, Tarantula Fang, the other ones that are pretty good for me. Right? Opponent Specialists, right? Who is, I am best against Missile Specialist and weakest against Quick Supply. Makes sense, right? Like, I get tempoed out a lot. You guys know that. So, Quick Supply, Cost Control, Fortified are the ones that do best against me. My specialists, Fortified and Missile, are two of my best. My worst are Training and Aerial. So I've got to get better at those. Amplify, I'm not very good at. Let's see. You can also get that's broken down by specialist and pack. So, maybe there's a decent Storm Hound pack there somewhere. Wait a sec. We get back into that one. Okay, so it's broken down by aerial spec. Amplify. I know that, for example, I take Giant a lot. So you're going to find something like this Mustang Hound pack, this Storm Hound pack are two of my best. Mustang Hound, Storm Hound with Giant are my best openings. Right, I just pilot those openings really, really well. And you can go take a look at all the different games. It's, one loss, and that's way back in game 192 I'm up over 500 now. So, great. Okay, that's a pack I should take. 100% win rate with Ballfang. Must play more Ballfang. True enough. Missile spec I do well with, but it doesn't really matter what the pack is. I just tend to do really well with spells. I hit spells very well, so that's why that one. Quick Supply is very strong, but there's no particular pack that's good for it. For whatever reason, I do very well with Rhino as well. And Sabertooth Specialist, I think this might be I just don't understand why that one's so good. Speed is one of my most commonly taken, but it's not actually a great win rate. What else? Looks like that's about it. Storm Crawler Typhoon actually turns out to be one of my best. Kind of strange, but there you are. Okay, so like this is really neat stuff. They've put a lot of work into it, but where it really gets off is starting to look at things like, okay, here's my pick rate for War Factory. if I take it, I win. But if I don't, I don't take it very often. Um, I like Raiden. We're taking it 12% of the time. We win 57% of the time with it. We do even better with Fort. We take it 30% of the time. We win 59% of those games. When we take Worm or Melting Point, it's usually the right choice. Maybe we don't take them often enough. Yeah, 4.9% pick rate for the Abyss, right? Despite all everybody's saying Farseer is really strong, I actually have a negative win rate with it. Scorpion I have a pretty solid win rate with. When you get down into the 200 cost units, it's surprising, right, to me that Tarantula, Rhino, Wasp are my wins. I get a decent amount on Storms. I get a decent amount on Mustangs. Some of my favorite units, we're down at like 47% with Sledge, right? A Phoenix, I take it often enough. I take it so often that we're at 50%, right? Fire Badger. Yes, I do not know how to win with them, apparently. So, sigh. Yeah. And then, down here, everything's at 50% for the, just kind of obviously, Arclight's under, but, you take them, 96.6% of my games will involve a crawler. All right, then. But then you can get it even further broken out by tech, right? So this is where I just think it gets absolutely fascinating, right? Where you start seeing things like, okay, I only win 38% of the time if I range an Abyss, if I'm kind of forcing it. Efficient maintenance, still down around 40%. Swarm Missile, 38%. The games that I was taking the Wraith were good. Yeah, interesting, right? Like, that's not how I'm playing it right now. If I EMP an Arclight, it tends to do well. Strange, right? Replicate Crawler, Subterranean Blitz. Apparently, when I take those, it's the right call. Yeah, Vertical Beam, 100%. If I'm forcing Fangs, it's not always great. If I've mech ranged them, I'm in trouble. Here's the pathetic stats on Fire Badgers. But here's where it got just absolutely fascinating to me, right? We know I have a good win rate with Fort, but then 58% of the time with Barrier, 78% of the time if I take AA Barrage, I win the game, and 81% of the time with Elite Marksman. And that is just, that just makes me think I am... Danny Stank, it is not currently for everyone. We are at 10... they're on a development license for AppSheet. That they have 10 slots. They've invited 10 people to give a whole bunch of beta feedback, which is where we're at. Once that is done, it's going to be a subscription service that you'd have to have a subscription service. But I absolutely recommend this. I think it is. I just being able to look at things like this and say like, hey, I'm forcing blank. It's not working. I need to start looking at something else. Is just really, really helpful. Right, Hound, we're hitting 50% on the games that I range and mech rage them right now. Okay. What else is interesting? Melter, right? Again, if I'm taking them and teching them, we win 60% of the time. Mustangs, again, if we get to the point that I've teched range on them, they're up to like 55% where they were lower before that, right? Launcher range. Yeah, it's a crazy win rate with Elite Spec. It makes me wonder if I should be forcing it, right? You can see I've never run Quantum Reassembly. The games that I get that I go all the way to an Elite Phoenix are pretty darn good. The Raidens, don't really know. And Sabers, this is including that one loss we just had, right? So it's the first time somebody's beaten me with a ranged saber. Okay, 70% of the time. This is like if I double shot a saber, there's a good reason for it. There was a good target on the door, so it's not like this isn't saying I should be forcing double shot saber all the time. It's saying I'm making really good decisions about when to take double shot and possibly not taking it often, right? And then, same with like scorpions. If I'm in them, I'm teching them, it does pretty well. Sledges, for whatever reason, again, I've hit AP. And then, what else is there that's useful? Tarantulas. This is the other one. Like, that is just a disgusting win rate with Tarantula, right? Like, maybe I should be forcing Tarantula opens a little bit more right now. And obviously I don't play Vulcan. I'm not playing a whole lot of carry Vulcan right now. War Factory, okay. 71% with range, 64% with ground spec, 63% with energy shield. And then the Wraiths, I was trying to force them for a while. It just was not working. You can see that it was not working. So whatever we're doing positionally or unit-wise, it's just not there for the Wraith. And the last one that's interesting is the equipment, which obviously you just want to know, like, what are you winning with? And for me, Mustang production and Steel Ball production, tank production are 3 of the most winning units for me. And Alpha Titan thinks I'm insane because I've never seemed to take barrier. So there you have it. There's the Amarok stats. More games. Let us get back on ladder. We shall do. We shall do. More games, please. Force strat. Play a game. Okay, got it. Let us play a game. Start match. You're welcome, Rishuix, and I am super excited about that. Like, I really want to see that reach the place where we're we're all kind of have access to that. I don't know if that's going to be like a guild exclusive or what Ranger has in mind for it. Like, I don't know his long-term vision. So. But I do know that the more people we get in it, the cheaper it'll be per seat. So, maybe we should have a sign up somewhere, like who's interested, and maybe a cutoff, like just what I would pay for it. We're gonna be a dog trainer. No, actually I don't, Mojo Gaming. I have talked. Now the ad hits that you promised earlier. All right. Where are we at here? Oh, blue hair, what are you doing back here? That's interesting. Round 1 Phoenix. I would for sure pay for that, but not much because I'm broke. Yes, fair enough. Welcome back to those of you that saw ads. We are in a match against Zarome, who don't know much about. I don't think we have faced them before. Actually, it looks like I have faced them in a 2v2 before. Yeah, we went with round 1 Phoenix for some bullying perspective, and also to get the close-up on the nice Sakura skin there. What did we wind up with? We're basically like... Believe it or not. Double intensive is insane, isn't it? Oops. Alright, channel point predictions are up. Let's do it. Double training plus cooldown equals 2 level 9 forts. You are so right. You think the way I think. Level 9 forts, here we come. Alright, so we have channel points up for that one. Opponent gets a pretty good round on that. For sure. Yeah. It's alright. Oh dear God. That is absolutely the direction to take this, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna run trained improved wasps, guys. Hmm. Alright, he's got the Mustangs. Mustangs into the Armored Steel Ball. Oh, right. Uh, Well, overlords, huh? All right. Yeah, he rarely sounds so focused. It's so true, Rishuix. Do you mean he does not talk at all? That is what was happening. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. It is. It's an undo. There is now an undo. Overlord down, folks. Level 4 wasps getting the job done. Entire side stuck in the oil. Undo is awesome. I didn't expect to use it as much as I do. I love that. I love that for you, sir. It is the undo button. You notice it's grayed out because we haven't taken anything yet. Oh, sure. You get to missile strike me, huh? Well, okay. Go ahead. You won't even knock the shield off, sir. Good luck with that. Oh dear. I feel like I might be being rude here. Am I being... Is it rude to run a level 7 wasp on round 6? The betting is 97%. And, any chance you guys want to go out here? Would have been rude to run level 9 forts, that's true. That is true. Alright, he guesses the other side. That's the highest hit points we can get those wasps. I mean, we're over 3,000 already, so... A missile was probably not what he needed this round, no. Ah, the wasps are level 8 already. Give them elite. Right, fine. They can have elite. 110 meters for you guys, and they do 6,000 damage per shot. No, it's elite. There we go. We got this. You guys want elite. Elite you get. He bought wasps with shield. Okay. Yeah, those wasps are pretty much unstoppable. Yeah. I'm sorry. double intensive every round. But elite wasp. Might be broken. Look next. Round 2 Imp Wasp, yeah. No, it was round 2 second intensive, round 3 improved Wasp. Sorry, Zerome, that was just rude. That might be one of my favorite rude games ever. Holy, yeah. Level 8 improved Wasp on round 7. Literally deletes 6 overlords. I mean, Zerome is doing his darn best. Howdy, Ignatius Pennyfeather. Welcome in, man. That was fun. I mean, not for him. I appreciate him being a good sport. Like, individually, yes. Individually, they are doing, 6,000 damage over here, 2,000 damage over here. Emma bully, we did bully this one. But we have stopped the 2-game losing streak. We'll be right back after ads. Also, Iron Silk, thank you very much for the follow. Wow. This one... That one just silly. It's just silly. Hey, we made our training spec stat better. I know. We had a 2-game losing streak. We only lost 4 MMR. Very strange. There we go. Let me get water again. It's just a hot, hot day. I'll be right back. All right. We are back with some water. We will start matchmaking. We will match into Armeria. Well then. 2196, sir. Okay. Congrats to those who successfully bet on Streamer last match. And welcome back to those of you that see our ads. We have queued into Armeria, 2200 MMRs. Channel point predictions are up. Go try hard now. Yeah, just a casual 400 MMR difference. It is definitely time to try hard, isn't it? And he's quick supply. That could be anything, right? Yeesh. Alright, he did not, in fact, go for a bird, round 1. Which I'm happy about. Alright. Do we get to deny quick supply bonus? Holy. Let's go, Stormcallers. Well, that's interesting. He also didn't go for the auto win round 1, that's true. Birds for both. Crawlers for both. We have ranged the hounds. Is ranging your chaff clear on round 2 against a 2200 player bullying? $4,200. We've got him down to $3,200. He's got to have a plan. What is the plan? Vulcan. Okay. Transitioning back to standard. Vulcan has the... It doesn't have an item on it. It has been trained, so that's going to be a level 2 Vulcan already. Sure. Works for me. The horizontal fangs are plenty of... they'll go play some defense on either side. They're splitting a bit. They're kind of functioning as a chaff roll. I don't know. It made sense in my brain. Plan is Vulcan Hound, Marksman, Wasp, Abyss. We're gonna bide our time and try to win rounds. He's just about out of upshoot, isn't he? Very good for us. A lot of experience for this Vulcan. Hour out of upshoot. Let's go. Vulcan went nom 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 for sure. Yeah, Red Vulcan had heavy armor. It's fine. Well, he gets the marksman drop. That's annoying. Yeah, the wasps are pretty solid for him, right? No wasps, more storms. Hey, Sparty. Yeah, he desperately needs to win a round, right? They're up to Scorch now. Yeah, he wins a round. There we go. All right, 690 to 526. Yeah, it's a fun interaction for sure. Let's see. Oops. Nope, it ain't gonna work, guys. We're done. We have no more upshoot. No, wait, we still have a Phoenix. Now we have one Phoenix. Now we have no Phoenix. We gave him a run. We gave Bearlike a run, and then we gave Armyria a run today. We can hang with anybody, guys. -4. No? -5. Oh, Sag. Alright, we definitely try-harded that one. Hey, Rashiuk, you're most welcome. And good job betting on Armyria there. Congrats, you guys have paid out about 1.13, 1.14 to 1. Hey, it's a fort build. Welcome in, man. For those of you that don't know, Try to Be Paused plays under the name Fort Build, and does stream in the evenings usually. So we'll give him a shout out there. Do recommend giving a follow. We had a great conversation last night, man. The AP Storms, I should have, yes. I should have gone to the... Now, the question for me is... Should I have AP on the bar? We could have had the improved melter. Twice. It hurt not to take it. Alright. Alright, we are back to Boogalot. Yes, it is a very silly stat. We are 1 win, 3 losses, and plus 11 MMR for the day for this stream. Don't ask. Do we want to be a dog trainer? Hounds? Trained hounds? Let's just take the giant. channel point prediction up. Relax out of that one, Ems. Man, why are you shaky? Why you try? I'm all shaky and sweaty. Why you all try hard, man? Shake it off. All right. You lost all the MMR from yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Were you forcing void eyes when they didn't make sense? As if I wasn't already sweating. Exactly. Hey, as I said on, I said it in chat to Penny Feather's stream the other night. I took a shower this month. What? What's the myth? You're not losing MMR on patch day. You're not patch daying hard enough. Hey, at the last time we checked the stats tracker, I was 4-4 with the Void Eye. I think that game against Armeria dropped me down to 4-5. So, it is. It's experiment time. It's totally true. Void Eye is already my favorite counter to carry Arclight. I think carry Arclight might be legit dead right now. Anybody that knows the answer there. Because you can turn off all the techs that make it work, and the Arclight doesn't work without tech. The biggest takeaway is they shoot the eye, so they lose all their range for 5 seconds, they walk forward, and then they shoot one more eye. It's amazing. Hopefully he is taking the Smart Arc. I've beaten it already today, Zoja. I mean, maybe it's, maybe that is the level I'm at. Maybe the folks up at your level would give it a better run. But yeah, I'm absolutely hoping this guy takes Smart Arc and goes extra arc lights. There it is. Smart Arc, extra arcs. Done. I've got kiddo tonight, so I'm probably not on for much longer. It's 5 o'clock. It's getting close to dinner time for me to make dinner, and we do our Thursday night tradition is a bit of a hang and watch a show together. So it is probably about it for me. Yeah, another time. Another time. You might, Sparty. There's not a whole lot of folks on in this evening, so somebody may need to take over here. Game really wants me to have marksman. Do you have air? I don't have anti-air. Suppose really ought to take the marks, though. We have to let him get teched and into them. Into units hard. Whenever... I would say it's whenever you think the rest of your board is stabilized. That's true. The earlier you hit them, the more levels you deny is very much the case. Alright, you guys are hopping on? Cool. Cool. Hope you take the lightning storm, because you really need the tempo. Not actually great. Okay, no storms. Alright. Oh yeah, it's good XP. It's 33 each. Well, 66, yes, because it's twice, right? Yeah, 66 each is correct. Opponent still hasn't teched the arcs, huh? Interesting. Just letting him get up close, huh? Weak side shield died, strong side shield. Revives. Farseer will put a lot of tempo pressure on. There they are. Time to sell out of the storms and take the voids. I don't even care that these guys did 0. Guess we don't keep them if they did 0, right? Yeah, I think there are a ton of strats that are going to be dead for a while. Can we win this one without needing to... Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. All right. We did not need to reveal our Void Eye thingy, but have beaten Boogalot. Shutting down Smart Arclight early. That was big. And you feel a little bit bad for opponent who wanders into Amarok in I'm facing Armeria mode rather than our Amarok in I'm trying silly strats mode. Alright, gang, do you think... Let's do one last. Let's do one last here. Yes, anything that does damage triggers the EMP armor. There's a good Suri video out right now that kind of shows everything in the testing grounds. So, hack triggers it, yes. Let's see, Melting Point EMP does not. Vulcan, Sticky Oil, and Incendiary don't. Fortress AA does. Overlord Chin Gun does. Scorpion Acid does not. Phantom Ray. Oil does not. What else is interesting? Chin Guns from Saber do. One of the fun interactions is Raiden with 3-gun or 5-gun. Loses a... hits 1 if it has range. Has 1. And then loses the range so that the other bolts don't hit. So that's kind of cool. Typhoon Missile does it. Abyss Missile does it. So, yes, Swarm Missile don't. Swarm Missile does. Disintegration does not. So, yeah, it is an interesting one. We'll review patch notes real quick. Anybody who hasn't seen them, just kind of covering them real quick. The new unit, Void Eye, you guys have seen. We're talking a lot about the electromagnetic armor and what it works on. I have not unlocked Suppression Shot. Big changes are the undo button and chat. Private chat is really, really cool. Balance adjustments are the Phantom Ray. Explosive ammo is now 100 less. Sabretooth, 5% more hit points due to the existence of the Void Eye. Mountain, a couple of changes. I don't think anybody here cares, but the 4 main guns lock onto different targets, and the attack is up 10%. Reinforcement cards. High-level melting cards. This one is huge. I really like it. The high-level melting point cards cost has been increased. So our price of high-level melters is now closer to that of high-level forts. That makes sense. Ignite. The units cannot restore hit points while ignited. That is the change that you're talking about there. That is huge, right? And then bug fixes. The Abyss can't damage allied shields, and the shield no longer blocks the Phantom Ray's foil. Alright, let's run one last one. One last match here. Ignite on Vulcan might make a comeback, it's true. I saw one person running it already. You're going to face Hikikomori. Oh, excellent. Haven't seen them in a while. Take it. This is out of my stats. My stats say this is a good strat for me. Congrats to those who bet on streamer at 1 to 500 odds. Wait a minute. Yes, hikikomori is a popular word in Korea, says Park. Yes, and I know what it means, actually. Describes those of us who refuse to leave the house and instead only sit here and stream for you guys indefinitely. Not make me leave the house. One. Oh. I shall not. You are Sledge and Void, huh? Max level gamer, exactly. Japanese term, true. Katsundere says, that's me. I love it. Okay, I think we lose this side. Okay, no, he's relatively standard. This side, he's got a crawler going too, which is annoying, but we can fix it. These guys are going to get good locks on my tarantulas. Our marksmen are better at killing them than they are at killing the marksman, I guess. Well, they're getting trapped on mini crawler. Okay. We get to tower first. Kind of big, because these guys will be killing the voids. Nice. Oh, that is such great tower timings. He's going to spend a lot of time walking. And these guys should handle the crawlers right about the time they get there. Oop, ruh-roh. Hey, excuse me. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Try to be pause. We've got the free-for-all drinking game proposition. I love. Absolutely love. All right. Alright, no answer to the Phoenix flank over there. Lots of hounds! He's gonna fix his chaff problem before he fixes the rest of his problem. Oh, that was a great lock for this marksman. Marksman had a good day. Power goes down and behind his lines. Right as the Rhino arrives, look at that timing. Rhino gonna tank a whole bunch of folks. We're out of real chaff clear, so I think it becomes a problem in a moment. On the other hand, he has no upshoot, so maybe I don't care. I know you're serious about this. Serious drinking. This is a family-friendly channel. We might have to give that one an exception for a little bit there. All right, let us. He's gonna put a chaff there, right? For sure. Gotta put a chaff here to protect this guy. Alright, gotta go. Have a good night. Good night, Fort Bill. Fun fact, I was on a business trip. My colleague refused to drink, so the client made a counter offer that she will drink 8 cups of yogurt and we will continue drinking. What the heck? I'm not even sure what I'm hearing being described there. Is this the assault? It's gonna be an assault build, isn't it? Love it. I see an assault build coming. Okay. Wait, are not bullying us yet. No, they are, kind of. Okay. We had 4,600. We're down to 3,500.